The next steps in assembly are to attach the remaining horizontal frame members onto the completed back, slide the side, top, and bottom panels into them, and then install the completed front panel onto the section. These steps will complete the main assembly of each section. You will need the 4 33C horizontal aluminum frame pieces, 8 draw wedges, 8 button head socket screws, the panels for the side, top, and bottom of this section, the 33S supports if the side, top, or bottom have 2 or more panels going into it, the completed front section of the unit, and the hex Allen wrench. Bring the completed back of the section out into the workspace and lay it on the floor with the inside of the cage facing up. Install one of the horizontal frame members onto each of the exposed points of the corner joints. These should all be horizontal corners, and the socket screws should snap into the channel in the joint. It is impossible to tighten the socket screws for these frame members with the section lying flat on the ground. Lift one end, tighten the screws, and then lift the other end to tighten those screws. When you are finished, you should have the back of the enclosure lying on the floor with the 4 horizontal frame members extending up. The panels will slide into the channels of the horizontal frame members. A stand will have a top, a bottom, and side panels, probably all made of melamine. A hood will typically not have a bottom panel, so you are only installing the top and the side panels. If your cage includes a pull-out floor, you will only be installing the top and side panels in this step. If your cage does not have a pull-out floor, you will be installing a bottom panel into the cage. Make sure that the correct panels are going into their correct positions on the cage, and that any accessory holes or openings are oriented where you want them to be. This is especially true for the openings for food and watering systems on the sides of a cage. Any wire mesh panels should already have the U-channel strips that you have already installed. Slide all the panels into the frame channels until they are fully seated. Flip the completed front of the section over so that the outside with the doors is facing up. Install a socket screw with attached draw wedge into the open channels on each corner of the front section. Set the front section onto the exposed ends of the horizontal frame members by sliding the draw wedges into the corner channels of the frames. Tighten all the screws completely.